This lesson is designed as a training ground to help the speaker affect a wicked, awesome Boston accent using key vowel and consonant changes as applied to a text. The short O becomes awe, contradictory view, spill a cocktail, explore the cosmos, a few measly plots, since we made contact. This is a marked change from an American accent. A typical American pronounces this plots and contact, but a guy from Boston mutates it to plots and contact. Consider this disfigurement of the short O an invaluable touchstone of all things Massachusetts. Handle this one right, kid, you'll have people thinking you're straight out of Revere. Alright, the next part is awe becomes the short O. Not that I'm looking for a conspiracy theory in accent training, but this vowel is essentially the last change we made, only backwards. I'm sure my voice can't hide the excitement to demonstrate this sound. Ask somebody from Lynn to pronounce the name dawn and the alternative word to sunrise, dawn, and they'll give you a look like you're trying to torture them, because your typical Boston speaker isn't awake to the fact that they pronounce them almost entirely exactly the same way. Dawn, dawn. Also, the truth. Tossed. Always. Drop the unstressed R endings. In a typical American accent, even R endings are articulated, as in forgets. What they found were hopeless wrecks. But a wicked awesome Boston speaker has no use for the unstressed R. If you overcome the obstacle in nailing these tricky unstressed R drops, you'll be sure to attract compliments. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will be able to hold a candle to your boss accent. Forgets. What they found were hopeless wrecks. Permission. Solar system. Whatever. Alright, the following is an excerpt from a sci-fi novel called The Martian Shuffle. In this passage, a Martian explains how his race is viewed by modern-day Earthlings. Don't get cozy in the green and blue. The earth belongs to man. That's what we tell each other when one of us forgets where he came from. The phrase is a warning, but it's also a truth. Whenever we get too close to Earthlings, they always betray us. War and Martians, a strange pairing. We excel at it, but the people of Earth would never know. They have a contradictory view of us. We can lift a car with our bare hands, but we'll cry if we spill our cocktail. We could explore the cosmos, but we'd rather get drunk on the back porch. Earthlings once yearned to find an alien race. What they got were hopeless drunks. They pitied us, built casinos in our space pods, turned our holy lands into vacation spots. They drew up treaties that gave us permission to use a few measly plots of our own planet. They consider us defeated, and we reinforce that notion. Every time we drink ourselves blind with Maker's Mark, every time we beg for their love, we look like the orphans of the solar system. In the years since we made contact, we've sat in our hands, taken whatever scraps they tossed our way. That changes today, kid, so don't get cozy in the green and blue. Learning accents is serious business. It takes an almost borderline unhealthy relationship with how people sound, as well as a saintly level of patience from our long-suffering family and loved ones we practice our accents on. What starts as an obsession quickly becomes a profession. I suggest you click on the About section, copy and paste this speech, print it out, work on it, then compare your sound to this video. Turn your schoolroom into a playground, and you'll have the accent mastered in no time.